Hey everybody, welcome back to Be Better on Purpose with Dr. Darryl L. Jones. Thank you so much for tuning in to Be Better on Purpose with Dr. Darryl L. Jones. I am so excited and delighted that you're tuning in with me so you too might become a people of purpose, or as we so affectionately call it now, POP. This video is about a free book. As a matter of fact, it's my book that I'm giving to all of you for free this weekend only. And the only thing you have to do is go to www.bebetteronpurpose.com and just go down and scroll to the download section of that website, and you too can get a copy of my book, Marching Toward Your Purpose. This book talks about different subjects, and one of the first things it talks about is God's given purpose. It talks about there's a purpose for our problem. It talks about the faith principle of purpose. Possessing the promised purpose. Nobody said it would be easy. There's also a chapter in there about purposeful relationships. The purposeful pain of integrity. You want to prepare yourself for your purpose. You want to stay faithful to your purpose, and you want to pray for your purpose. And the last chapter in this book is receiving your righteous purpose. Those chapters in this book make up 12 unique, 12 beneficial, and 12 purposeful chapters on how you can march toward your purpose. This book, Marching Toward Your Purpose, when I thought about what to name it, I knew I wanted to have it as a direction on how we are to learn our purpose and go toward our purpose. And it was just so interesting how the word marching came up. If you know anything about me, or been around me for a while, everybody who knows me knows I love marching bands. I played in the marching band in high school, at Carver High School, and I played in the marching band at Morris Brown College. And it was just something about being in the marching band that it goes all the way back to when I was a little kid and I went to my first HBCU football game that featured Florida A&M, Tennessee State, Clark Atlanta University, and Morris Brown College. Those four dynamic bands, they did such a job on me that I was so excited that I just had to learn how to play an instrument, and hopefully and pray that one day I would be in a band like one of those. Well, my dream came true, so as I got older, I was allowed to be in the Morris Brown College Marching Wolverine Band, where I met so many dynamic musicians. I met some lifetime friends, and some of my friends became brothers and sisters. So marching was so important to me that it was the title for my first book, that we are to march toward our purpose. And if you know anything about HBCU bands, you march everywhere. We don't believe in walking much. When we had to do anything, we had to march into positions. We marched to the cafeteria for lunch. We marched across the campus even when we didn't really have to, because marching became such a unique part of who we were. So it was just only fitting that this book be titled Marching Toward Your Purpose. I guess we can say this was my ode to HBCU marching bands all over the country. And some of the dynamic memories that are made in those bands that have entertained people for years and years with their dynamic and electrifying sound and performances. So, marching toward your purpose is a way that any of us, once we decide that we are seeking our purpose and God has a purpose for which He does all of us, we have to decide how we want to get there. So my first book is Marching Toward Your Purpose. I want you to go and get this book off my website, www.bebetteronpurpose.com. And once you get that book downloaded, tell me what you think about it. Send me some comments. Share it with your friends and tell everybody you know we call you Pop. And when anybody want to know what does Pop mean, just tell them you are a person of purpose. People of purpose, person of purpose, however you want to call it, in the singular or the plural form, you are about your purpose. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I want you to subscribe. I want you to like, share, and comment on not only this video, but all the videos in the Be Better on Purpose with Dr. Darryl L. Jones YouTube channel. I want to remind us all the importance of praying. This shirt is about prayer, and it says pray, just do it. And I chose this shirt in particular for today's video because we in the African American community have lost two heavyweights this week. The Reverend C.T. Vivian and John Lewis, Congressman John Lewis from the state of Georgia. Our hearts are heavy. Our prayers are going out to the family. And I want to remind each and every one of us to pray in and out of season. Pray when you feel like it, and pray when you don't feel like it. And pray for our nation. Pray for our leaders. And pray that God will send a blessing to this nation so we too might overcome all the societal ills that we are facing right now. Thank you so much for your prayers in advance. Well, until we're together again, be better on purpose with Dr. Darryl L. Jones.